Good morning. I have a really fun workout for us today. It's the Christmas Day workout. So we're going to spell out Christmas Day, and each letter is going to represent an exercise. So each exercise starts with the letter that spells out that's in Christmas Day. So we're going to do something like this next week, getting ready for New Year's as well. So got some fun workouts for us coming up just to make things fun during this time. So let's go ahead and start warming up. Start marching it out. Stand up nice and straight and get those arms swinging. Try to get them moving, opposite the leg, eyes are forward, and pick those feet up off the ground. And smile. Don't forget to breathe. Now let's move, keep the legs going in the march, and let's move the arms together. Feels really weird, doesn't it? Good. Now, keep those legs marching, and arms are up, and we're going to pull it back. Pull. So I want you really squeezing those back muscles. And breathe. And breathe. One more. Good. March it out. Back to arms are opposite. Step it side to side. Ready? Let's start by going to the right. Pick those feet up. And since it's our last fun and fit before Christmas, let's go ahead and clap and snap. Clap. We're making a little bit of noise. Clap and snap. Good. And picking those feet up. I'm not making a whole lot of noise in this cavernous room here by myself. And let's do one more and march it out. Take those arms up overhead, and you're going to pretend like you're pulling something down that's very heavy. And we're going to take those arms up, and we're going to add the knees. So shift your weight to that standing leg. Pull it down, getting those back muscles into the movement. As you lift this knee, make sure those abs are tight. Squeeze. Squeezing those back muscles. Good. And breathe. And last one, coming up right here, and march it out. March it wide. Let's come down a little. So get your hips pushed back just a little bit, picking those feet up off the ground, and come on up. And take it wide. And bring it in. Good, take it wide. And bring it in. Let's go one more time, take it wide. Now stay here. Hips are pushed back just a little bit. So in a little squat, not a big squat, Now step it side to side. Push, pull, push, pull. Push it out, extend. I want you to extend those arms, reach. Spread your fingers. Spread, make a fist. Squeeze these back muscles. We don't want any floppy limbs here. So none of this, all right? Purpose. Good. And let's march it out. March it out and breathe. Let's get those knees up. Stand up straight, head and chest are lifted, and shoulders are down. We're not going to have a big warm-up today because we're going to have cardio interspersed in this workout. And I'd like to try to get through it twice. So we'll see how that works out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Just a quick little, let's roll those shoulders back a little bit. Kind of just release that tension. Let's put the arms out to the side, bringing your legs to about hip width apart, palms up. We're rotating to the right, turning your shoulders, pull those arms back. Good, relax, back to center. Rotate to the left, pull the arms back, and back to center. One more time on each side, rotate to the right, pull the arms back. Good. And rotate, pull. Good, and back to center. Shake it out a little bit. All right, right leg out in front. Let's point and flex. Oops. Circle. Foot around the ankle. Remember, we don't move the leg. It's all about the foot going around the ankle. Switch direction. And switch. Point and flex. Oh, also, I'll tell you at the end. And rotate, foot around the ankle, and the other direction. So hopefully some of you read the article and maybe even the longer version about why the feet and ankle are so important. Okay, so let's start this workout. We're going to do calf. We're going to start. So for Christmas, the first letter is C. We're going to do calf raises. And we're going to start with 20 single leg. So on one leg, up and down. So make sure you have your chair. And I'll come out so everybody can see me. You can stay right behind your chair if you prefer. So here's your workout for today. All right, so let's stand on that right leg. We're going to go up on our toes and try to use, if you can, try to just use a couple fingers for balance. All right, let's go. We're coming up and down and up 2 and up 3 and up 4. Stay up nice and straight. Eyes are forward. Up, 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 up. 10 more. 10, 9, up on those toes. 8, get those toes spread. 7, woo, I'm feeling it. 6, up. 5, remember you can take a break at any time if you need to, then come back in and join us. 3, 2 more. 1, 2, woo-wee, shake it out. All right, let's do the other leg. So just keeping now we're just keeping that right foot up off the ground. This is not touching down, so you've got to stand on one leg. Ready, spread those toes, and let's come up. Good. Try to use all 5 toes. If you can, 5, 6, breathe. 9, here we go, halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, 1. Good job. Okay, shake it out. All right, we're doing 1 minute high knees. Okay, H, Christmas, high knees. So let's take a nice deep breath in and out. So this can be different for everybody. Let's go. So you want to get those legs up as high as you can. Try to move as quickly as you can. But again, it's 1 minute. This is going to be different for everybody. And if you have to, you can take a break in between and then come back and finish it out with us. So stay up straight, keep your eyes forward. There's nothing to look at down here. We know what our feet are doing. And arms are pumping as well. Come on, we're halfway through. See, it goes pretty fast. Get those arms pumping. That's going to help crank up that heart rate. So we want to get some cardio in here. Get our metabolism going. Try to burn off those Christmas cookies. Oh my gosh, so many goodies this time of year. Hard to resist. Come on, 10 seconds. We got this. Let's go. Bring it home. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take a deep breath in and out. All right, here we go. R. We're going to do some reverse lunges, okay? So we're going to do we're going to do 30 seconds a side. You know what we'll do? We're going to do 10 on each side, okay? I think that'll be about 30 seconds. We're going to use our glider. So you can make sure that you're right next to your chair. Remember, with these reverse lunges, you're going to have the ball of your foot on the glider, sliding it back, bending that back knee. You want to bend in this forward knee. Keep the knee over the ankle. Make sure the knee does not go past the top of the toes. All right, weight towards the heel, and you're going to push your forward foot into the ground, push your back toes into the glider, and you're standing up. Important, abs are tight. And do not let your body fall forward. Keep your chest lifted, okay? So ready? 10 on each side. Let's go. Slide it back. How far back you go is all up to you. Whatever you can physically do. That's 3, 4. So we're not pushing this forward knee forward, halfway there, 5 more. It's about sliding the leg and coming down. 4, and if you remember from the floor series, doing lunges is really good for building up that leg strength for getting up off the floor. 1 more, and switch. Now when you do these, make sure that knee goes straight. So it should be tracking over your laces, the second and third toe. Switch, ready, here we go. Not going to take too much time in between each of these exercises. We got a lot of letters to get through, and I want to try to get through it twice if possible, or at least abbreviate it. And breathe. Four more. Oh, I think we got 2 more. 1 and 2. Good, I was going for 12, but we did 10. Okay. All right, deep breath in and out. And now we get to sit down because we're going to work some abs. These are in, out, I'm calling them in-out for the I in Christmas. We're going to sit on the edge of our seat, and we're hinging back from the hips. That means no arching your back, all right? Your abs need to be tight, tight, tight. Now, if you have to hold on to a chair or the seat or even the legs to keep your back from arching, please do so. And this, we're going to take our legs, so don't worry about doing it quite yet. I'm going to give you the modified version as well. It's going to be in, out abs. If you need to, if you have back issues, I want you to do this single leg because you're still going to feel it because you're hinged back at the hips. Try not to lean against the back. This is going to support you. I want your abs to do all the work. Take a break if you need to. We're going for 10, okay? So lean back, ready, and knees in and out. In, breathe, out. In, keep that tummy tight. In, out. In, out. In. I think we have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo-wee, 1. Okay. Let's stand up. All right, so we got through the I. We're going to get through a couple more letters and then we can have a little water break, but always feel free to get water if you need it. Okay, 1 minute skaters. So remember, skaters you're pushing off. So imagine that there's a line or a little, there's something in the floor and you have to hop over it. So it's all about pushing. Now, if you don't want to get that little hop, I just want you to go side to side. Try to do it on one leg, okay? So 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, here we go. And you get your arms swinging. Now, how fast you go, again, is all up to you. Everybody's different. So whenever we do these timed moves, you go at your speed, what's good for you. But I always challenge you and invite you to try to go as fast as you can, as long as you're safe. We're more than halfway. We got 25 seconds. And breathe. We're almost there, 10 seconds. Yeah, I told you we were going to have some cardio throughout the workout. 3, 2, 1. Good. Deep breath in and out. All right. Get a sip of water if you need one. Catch your breath. I don't know, we got a lot of letters. We might not get through this twice. I know you'd be very heartbroken. Okay. The next one, we're going to use our band. T in the Christmas. Triceps. We're working those triceps. Working the backs of the arms. Right here. Good for pushing. So we are going to do one arm at a time. So let's take that left foot onto the band. Get in your split stance. You can hold on with your other hand. You're going to grab that band. I want you to grab it about midway down your thigh. Make sure there's no slack. So this should not be loosey-goosey. Make sure this knee, that you've got weight towards the heel of your forward foot. Go ahead and hinge forward a little bit. Abs tight. Bring that elbow up. Lock it at your side. Keeping the arm here. Elbow stays pointing backwards and extend. Now look at my arm. Notice that I'm not moving like this, right? Arm stays up. 20 on each side. That's 5. Breathe. Make sure you're putting weight towards the heel of this forward foot. And that's 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. So quick switch, right foot on the band, get in your split stance position. So you got one leg and back. Remember, that back leg can go wider. That gives you a bigger base of support, okay? Little bend in this knee. Hinge forward a little bit at the hips. Pull in those abs, supporting your lower back. Let's pull that elbow up. Keep that elbow behind you. Let me go sideways so you all can see. Sorry. And let's go. Take it back. Remember, this part of your upper arm does not move. Keep it by your side. And squeeze. You want to squeeze that back of the arm as you extend. And halfway, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Woo-wee. Okay, triceps. I think we're about halfway through. Okay. M for Christmas, in Christmas. Here we go. We just learned these, I think, about a week ago, mountain climbers. So you can do these with your hands on the back of the chair. You can do these with your hands on the arms of the chair. You can also do these with your hands on the seat. The lower you go, the harder it is. All right, so we're going to go ahead, so choose wherever you want your hands. And if you're at home, whatever you've got, you can use a counter as well. You're going to step your legs back. So you're in a plank position. Try to make sure that you're staying up through your shoulders. We're not sinking into our shoulders, okay? Staying up, make sure your arm is right under your shoulder. Legs extended, abs tight, no sinking hips or popping hips, okay? Nice straight line. We're going to take our knee, try to touch the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. All right, we're doing it for 1 minute. Ready, set, go. So the idea is it's going to challenge your cardio, it's going to work your cardio, it's going to work your core. Now, if it starts to bother you in any way, just take a break, okay? And if you need to, you can stand up and just do some high knees. So that would be your modification, okay? We're already halfway. After this, we've got the A, Christmas, our first A. We have 2 A's. We have 2 S's and 2 A's. And we've got 10 seconds. Breathe. Make sure you're staying up through your shoulders. And step it in, come up, and shake it all out. That's why I said, if you needed to, you could come up and just do some high knees as well. Okay? Deep breath in and out. All right. The next one, alternating back rows. So alternating back rows. Let's go ahead and step on the band. Now, if you need to hold on, you could sit down in your chair and just put your feet out. So I would recommend maybe sitting down in your chair if you have to hold on. Here we're going to step on the band. We're going to do a little bent over row. So you're going to push your hips back. All right? And we're going to go ahead and grab the hand. We're going to grab the band a little bit further down the leg, closer to the knee. All right? Abs are tight. And we're going to alternate starting with our right arm. Ready? Pull it back. Squeeze. Good. And left. Now, before we do another, walk your hands down a little bit more. Make it a little bit more challenging. And pull. 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 And squeeze. 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 We got 2 more on each side. 1, 2. Good. Step off. All right. Christmas. This is our second S. So we're going to do 10 squats, but when we squat, we're holding for 10 seconds. We're going to do that 10 times. Okay, so make sure you have your knees are going straight over the laces. All right. All right. And hips are back, abs tight, especially when we're in the hold. Ready? Come down. How far down is up to you. Knees straight. Now here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Squat. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Down. Here we go. 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Down. Sit in that back. 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Here we go. Down. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. Here we go. Halfway. Make sure you breathe. Abs tight. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. 5 more. Here we go. Down. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. Down. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. We have 2 more. You having fun yet? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. Last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Woo. Shake it out. All right. We're going to do some deadlifts, okay, for the D. So we're just done Christmas. Now we have 3 more letters, Christmas Day. So we've got deadlifts, arm circles, and Y band raises. Not Y, W-H-Y, like why do we have to do those? Because I said so, but Y, like the letter Y, because our arms are going to come up and we're going to look like a Y. Okay, so we're going to step on the band. Try to step in the center of the band. Legs are about hip width apart. Now let me go back over, if you want to just watch, let me go over your deadlift form. We're going to hold the band kind of tight, all right? And if you want to do this without a band, you can. So if you need to hold on to something for balance, you can do that. This is about pushing, this is about hinging at the hips, little bend in the knee, and you're going to hinge forward, keeping your back neutral, abs tight. Now how far over you come, really, it all depends. Everybody's different. Their flexibility is different, any issues they may have. Now, the key is when we come up, it's about squeezing the back of the legs, keeping the abs tight and pulling up from the belly. So we're going to squeeze our glutes and our hamstrings and come up nice and straight. Maybe push the hips forward a little, okay? So here we go. We're coming. Make sure you've got it tight. This band is tight. Come over. Make sure you keep your head in line with your spine, so we're not dropping our head. Everything stays in a nice straight line from your head towards your bum, all the way down your back. And push those hips back and squeeze the backs of the legs to come up and come down. We do this slowly and squeeze and over and squeeze. Breathe. And over and up and over and over. Abs tight. Squeeze the back of your legs and your glutes to come up. Good. Here we are. We're halfway. We have 10 more. Then we only have 2 more exercises. And 10 and 9, squeezing abs tight here. 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4. Here we go. 3 more. Come on. Squeeze the backs of those legs and those glutes. Really try to get your mind connected with what your body is doing. 2, shoulders stay down, and 1. Good. And step off. All right. Tuck this back. Okay. We've got arm circles. All right. We're going to do a minute. So we're going to do 30 seconds one direction, and then we're going to switch, okay? So shake it all out. Let's get ready in 4, 3, 2, palms up. Let's go forward. Try to get your arm going around the shoulder. So don't have your arms down here. You got to hold them up. So arms are kind of going around the shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are down. Shoulders aren't up here. And circle the whole arm. So the whole arm should be moving up in your shoulder socket. Get ready and switch direction. Go backwards. So thumbs are pointing back. Kind of give the shoulder blades a little squeeze as you circle backwards. Arms getting tired yet? Breathe. Keep those shoulders down. I was a little ambitious thinking we'd get through this 2 times, but that's okay. 3, 2, and 1. And shake it out. Good. All right, this is it. After this one, we stretch. So this is a Y raise. We're going to hold the band. So if you want to just watch me do this first one, please. You're going to hold the band down in front of your legs. Shoulders are down. You're standing up nice and straight. Now, as you pull the band out, You're going to bring your arms up in a position so you're like a Y. And then we're going to take it back down, kind of let it, release the tension a little bit. So it's all about first of all, making sure you're not starting with slack here. And it's about pulling the band out as you raise your arms, squeezing all those back muscles together, and then bringing it down, okay? So shake it out. Ready? Here we go. Up. Good. And squeeze and pull up. And release. Pull it out and lift. Arms are out, so you're making the letter Y. Pull. Squeezing those back muscles and breathe. Do not let your back arch either. You want to keep your abs tight as you lift your arms. That's going to keep you from arching your back. So as you lift, engage those abs. So pull that belly button in. And up. And pull. Do what you can if you have any shoulder issues. Just modify the movement. Never move into pain. And we are halfway. We have 10 more. And here we go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Squeeze. 5. And 4. Well, we got 3 more. We're almost there. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. All right. Let's put that band down. And it is time for us to stretch. All right. All right, let's take a deep breath in first and out. All right, make sure you're near your chair. Take a big step back with your right leg. Big step back. Little bend in that forward knee so your left knee has a little bend. And let's just hinge forward, pushing that heel down into the ground. So we're stretching out the calf muscle, the back of the lower leg. Pushing that heel down, feel that stretch. We worked these when we did our calf raises in the beginning. And breathe. Good. Now lift your body upright and push your back hip forward. Making sure that that left knee does not go past the toes, the top of the toes. And breathe. Keep your body up nice and straight. You can raise both arms up, reaching for the ceiling and push. If you need to hold on, you can hold on with one arm, but try to raise you want the same arm as the back leg. Good. Now lift that back leg up, and let's put it out in front. Heel down, and you're going to sit back onto that left hip. Pulling your toes towards you. Make sure your chest stays lifted and just reach. You don't have to touch your toes. Just reach for your toes. You're going to feel that stretch go all the way up the back of the hamstrings. We just work them with our deadlifts. And breathe. I'm going to tuck this in. Good. Now you can go ahead and just keep pulling your toes towards you, and let's just rotate that leg all the way up. Good. Now take that right foot behind the left. Stand up straight. If you're right behind your chair, you can hold on. And let's take your right arm over, but I want you to push this right hip down towards the floor. So you are kind of creating a stretch in two different directions. My arm is creating the stretch going up and over, and this stretch and trying to think about pushing my hip towards the floor. I'm creating the stretch in the other way. So I'm stretching out these muscles in my side and into my hip. I can usually feel these going into my hip. Good. Come down, raise these arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to come down to the left side. So feeling again a nice little stretch through the right hip. Just reaching. You don't have to come down very far. Good. And bring it up. Good job. All right. Let's switch. We're going to do the same thing with the left leg. Big step back. First, let's start just with the heel down. Toes are all going forward, and push that heel in to the floor. So really pushing the heel, the back heel down into the floor. Feel the stretch in the calf area. And breathe. And breathe. Make sure you're not putting weight on your right toes. You don't want the weight forward. Good. Now bring your body up nice and straight. Make sure your hips are closed and not facing out. And let's push forward. Again, make sure your right knee is going over the laces and the knee is not way out here over the top of my toes. So I'm pushing forward through this back hip. And if you want, you can take both arms up or just one. You can just take your left arm or you can take both. Shoulders stay down and reach for the ceiling and keep pushing forward. And breathe. Good. Now lift that back foot up and out in front. And let's sit back on that right hip, pulling our left toes towards us. And if you want, you can just reach. You don't have to touch, but just when you start reaching, you're going to get that stretch a little bit deeper and keep pulling the toes towards you. The pulling the toes is what's really going to give you this stretch up the back of the leg. Going to create that deeper stretch. Breathe. And come on up. Keep your toes pointing to the ceiling and let's just rotate that leg. And breathe. Good. And come on up. Kind of shake it out a little bit. Let's take your right arm across the body. Keep your shoulder down. Now let's reach for between the shoulder blades. Take your arm around the back. You can grab that right wrist with your left hand. Gently pull the shoulder down. drop your left ear towards the shoulder. Feel a nice stretch down the right neck, the side of your neck, down the shoulder. Oh, that feels good. Good. And let's switch sides. So take the arm across, keeping the shoulder down. Now reach for between the shoulder blades. Good. Now take this arm behind you, grab the wrist with your right hand, gently pull it down, drop your right ear towards the shoulder, getting the stretch down the left side. And relax. Let's just roll it out a little bit. Kind of shake everything out. Let's get some nice deep breaths in. Remember, we want them into the belly. And exhale. And a deep breath in through the nose. And out. And one more. And exhale. Thank you so much.